intro song. Well, we just went through our first time change, and that wasn't really something I was anticipating. So we're back to 6:35 right now. So yeah, that is a thing that I had not really thought about, but has happened. So yeah, sleeping last night, I didn't really talk about it earlier, but it was interesting. The train keeps making stops all night through. However, they stop making announcements after 10 o'clock p.m. And they switch the lights from white light to blue light. So it was just kind of a interrupted sleep all night long. It wasn't bad. Just not a solid night's sleep. Woke up several times. The kid beside me either had his hand on me, or we were holding hands, or we were spooning in some sort of way. So it's interesting, but all part of the journey. So time change, 6:30 now, and we are still in Kansas. All right, bye. So I've had a couple people ask, and yes, masks are required on the train, so that's why you always see me in a mask. It gets a little bit suffocating after a while, especially at night, sleeping in a mask. But that's the reality we're living in right now. So it's because it's a federal transportation, they can still implement what they feel is best for everybody. So masks are required. I was able to move up in the train a little bit. Whole front section had cleared out, and so I'm now got a window seat on the south side, so I've got a good view now. And yeah, we're in Colorado, just kind of hanging out, and went up to the observation car a little bit ago, and it was completely swamped with people. So I know a lot of people are getting off here in the next couple stops. There's some Boy Scouts who are getting off to go out to Philmont Scout Range. So there's several groups of them that are going to be getting off as well. So we'll see what things look like as the day progresses. I had a good breakfast, had some beef jerky, a couple protein bars, and ready to keep on with day 2. Just leaving Raton, New Mexico. Spoke with 5 different Boy Scout troops who were all heading out to Philmont for some fun and service. I welcome them from my local Order the Arrow Lodge, and wish them all safe and happy travels. They were very appreciative, and yeah, kind of a fun little moment. So we're here in the middle of New Mexico right now, and things have been interesting. Not a whole lot of great views. I got some of the foothills of the Rockies. Before we turned south, I was pretty close to Colorado Springs. Well, not pretty close, but closer than I thought I would be. So that was kind of fun because I got a friend there as well. So that's my update so far. We'll check in later. So one thing I haven't done is come downstairs and look at restrooms. So this is one of the bigger restrooms. See, it says open. So open it up. You see there's plenty of space to go in. Close that behind me. Just lock it. It's got coat hooks here and here. Mirrors, paper towels, tissues, toilet paper, flush, and toilet seat covers, and the throne. So this is a nice big one. So this is one I've been coming to. Plenty of space to move around and get stuff done. So I've been looking outside for a while now, and I'm at that feeling where I think this might be near where they shot Nash Lampoon's Vacation on the way to Wally World, and all I can't stop thinking of is 50 yards, and then the two Native Americans out on horseback. What an asshole! So that's kind of where I am in my world right now. So. Still in New Mexico. I think we're on our way now into Albuquerque, if not next, soon. So I will pick up later. So as we were coming into Albuquerque, they let us know that there was some scheduled inspections as well as some mandatory maintenance that had to be done. I'm assuming that's kind of a normal thing. I got in at 3 and they said be back at 4:15, so just kind of hanging here in Albuquerque and hoping that the train is okay and that we will be getting underway here in the next 45 minutes. Alright, so it's been a day. It's been a long day. Great sleep last night, followed by just running late, and I don't know. I'm dirty because Coach says you can't take a shower, so yeah. Really pretty views. I'm kind of at the point now where I just don't think that I am in love with the southwestern landscape, so I'm kind of using that for future travels. Don't get me wrong, it's a Southwest Chief is a great great line to take. The one thing that you always have to keep in mind though is that the BNSF does own the line, so their trains take priority over the Amtrak trains, so there was lots of slowdowns, delays, just because the NSF trains were going before us. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Again, nothing against the Southwest Chief. It's been a good train ride. The landscape just isn't good for me. Awesome employees. A guy, the employees that I asked if we're going to be full again tonight or not, said yes. That everybody who was getting on the train tonight was getting on his car. The good he did mark me down as having 2 seats. Was back near where his spot was supposed to be last night, but it was a totally filled up train, so he had to give up his spot even. So I think he was kind of feeling a little bad about that. So he gave me an extra seat for the night. So as you can see, I'm just kind of sprawled out on this extra seat. It's going to be pretty nice. Hopefully I'll get a better night's sleep tonight. Yeah, I really don't have too much else for day 2. Hopefully getting into Fullerton on time in the morning. I'll let you know more about that as the morning gets here though. So good night on day 2.